Who is ready for some snow? I've got some big snow moving in for many as an Arctic blast moves toward the south and east. Hi, everybody. I'm Chief Meteorologist Chris Justice. Check this out. It's like a wintry wonderland flying around late tonight into tomorrow and through the day tomorrow as surges of Great Lakes enhanced snow will move toward the south, coating many areas with a good amount of snow. I mean, some areas are going to pick up 10 plus inches as we've got winter storm warnings in effect from North Carolina to Tennessee up through the north and east. This is going to be a good one, everybody. Let me know where in the world you're watching from right now. Like this video, subscribe to the channel for more information, and turn on those notifications, folks. My whole deal is I give you early warning to severe weather events, whether it be tornadoes, snow, or hurricanes. In this case, we got a big winter storm heading in for many. What this is a big dip in the jet stream that's going to dive south. And what that's going to do is allow for it to be the coldest we've had since the heart of last winter, but it's also going to squeeze out, wring out the moisture brought to you by the Great Lakes, or enhanced by the Great Lakes, I should say, and that's going to allow for snow to begin flying around. Here's the Europeans' depiction of that. It breaks out later tonight, continues through tomorrow, and then tapers off Monday night into Tuesday. Now let's get in a little bit closer here to some of these European snow totals. Some in the mountains here, from Asheville northwestbound, looking like a dusting to an inch, but look at these pink colors in here. That's 10, 12, 14 inches of snow in those higher elevations. This is going to be a good one, and it's not just for the mountains. You go through the entire Midwest. I mean, we're going to see snow in Tennessee, Kentucky, parts of Indiana, Ohio will be covered. Now, in Ohio, in Indiana, especially southern Indiana, there's going to be snow flying around, but it's going to have a hard time sticking to the roadways. That said, there's going to be a swath here enhanced by the Great Lakes that are going to enhance that snow. You see plenty of pink here in northern Indiana, and up here through upstate New York, there's going to be some big-time snow. Pennsylvania, it's trending down a little bit on the European model, but let's look at the high-resolution model. We're now in the wheelhouse of that. So throughout the day today, that rain moves east and the snow begins to start flying around. From Michigan to Wisconsin to parts of Indiana and Ohio. It's going to start to spread in late this evening. Please let me know where you're watching from right now and if you're ready for some snow. Ready or not, here it comes. As we see Tennessee, North Carolina, parts of West Virginia. Then it continues to move off toward the east. And look at this wallop of snow for western North Carolina. Now, could this break containment and move into the upstate of South Carolina? There are models. You see a little blip right there of blue. You know, weirder things have happened, but what happens when you get a wind to come across the mountains and then down in elevation is it compresses and it dries, called downsloping. So I don't expect it to be too widespread as far as the upstate or the Piedmont of North Carolina is concerned, but could there be snow flying around? Yes, we could certainly see some flurries or a brief bout of some snow showers moving through Charlotte, the Piedmont, even the Midlands. I would not rule out over here toward the eastern part of South Carolina, getting close to the Grand Strand late Monday night. Could Ed Piotrowski land see some flurries? It is very possible. As we go up to western North Carolina, East Tennessee, that's going to be the real winners here. Smokies up through Ohio into West Virginia, western parts of Pennsylvania into western New York. I mean, this is going to be some pretty decent snow for a prolonged period of time. Now, this high-resolution model, which you put a little bit more stock into at this point in the ball game, shows those swaths really well. Those 12 pluses for northern Indiana. It shows snow flying around. These grays would indicate that snow has fallen, but is having a hard time sticking. I mean, with road temperatures, ground temperatures where they're at, an inch or two is not going to do much, but there could be some advisory level problems here. And you get in here in the pinks, the Smokies, up through the higher elevations, Beech Mountain, Mount Mitchell. I mean, these areas are going to bring in some big time totals there. But folks, it's not just the snow. It is going to be the wind. It is going to be the chill that comes in with it. We are talking about the coldest air that we have had since the heart of last winter, and it arrives in hours. I mean, we're talking about temperatures plummeting as the day goes on from frankly, some warm, if not toasty levels, down. By 7 p.m. this evening, the mountains are in the 30s in western North Carolina, where you were at the 70s earlier today. Now, that continues to surge in by tomorrow morning when you're out the door. It feels like 16 in Asheville, 20s and 30s across the upstate, 24 in Atlanta. I mean, teens all across the Midwest, and it spreads toward the east. Throughout the day on Monday, at its warmest, single digits, 9, 10, 11 here across western North Carolina. In the upstate, teens and 20s. It is going to be windy, raw, and just cold. You get down toward the south, that spreads in Monday night, and this is when it really gets dangerous, folks. Going into Tuesday morning, these whites right here continuing to show up in our models. Those whites, you see it right there? right there, right there. Those are sub-zero wind chill values where it'll feel like -3 to -5. Could have some extreme cold issues going on. You got teens right in here, all across the upper Midwest through the Northeast. And look at this, spreading into Georgia and into Florida. We've got 30s as far south as Orlando, Sarasota, Tampa, Panhandle of Florida in the upper 20s for feels like temperatures. It is going to be brutally cold, folks, and this cold is going to stick around through Tuesday. Right now, that's the way things are looking as far as a short-lived but intense cold blast moving our way. Wanted to file this update here for you before church to give you an update on what's going on. Please continue to follow my page for more updates. I'll have another update as this all moves through. We had severe weather yesterday. Now we got snow moving in, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel and drop in the comment section any kind of questions you have. What I like to do as part of this channel is answer your questions. I don't just look at the comments and say goodbye. I like to read them out loud and give shout outs to people that are watching from different areas. So my whole deal here with this channel is to give you early warning to severe weather. And when it comes, folks, you can count on me to let you know what's going on. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will keep you posted as the winter storm spreads east.